Hey you guys, this is your girl Disparate Amelia back again with another VI-DE-OOO haul. I hope you all are having a blessed week and I found multiple things to be grateful for. I am back with a new do episode number 2. They are a little bit spread out because I just don't have a new hairstyle every single day, but when I do have a new hairstyle and if you guys request it, I will definitely make sure to film it. So this hairstyle today is a Bantu knot out. As you can see, you guys will go with me through the struggly process. My hair is like leaning closer and closer to wash day, so this is just a protective style. It's a great protective style to seal in moisture. It's non-fuss, you don't really have to do much with it. If it irritates you to go to sleep like this, then you can unravel them and just go to sleep in the twist and then redo them every morning just to do the upkeep. But I've been loving this style. People have been loving the style that I posted on my artistry page, which is Disparate Artistry. I posted some selfies of me with this hairstyle. Got a lot of compliments on this hairstyle going out, so I just wanted to give you guys a video of how I achieved it. Also remember to follow me on Disparate Amelia. We've been going through a little bit of a break because it's New Year's. I always try to stay off of social media during the new year, but we're gonna be back and in full throttle. And if it's back and in full throttle by the time this video goes out, make sure you follow your girl. Stay tuned if you want to see how I achieved this look. Hey guys, so we're looking half busted, look, holding on by a thread, and then half done. I did my hair halfway because I do have somewhere to be at this morning. What was that sentence? I have somewhere to be this morning. I'm just gonna give you guys some tips and some tricks as to how I get the perfect Bantu knot. Well, first of all, let me just take this out so y'all can see what I am working with. So this is my hair kind of stretched because it's been in this for a minute. This is gonna be the second time I'm doing this style. I had it in for a little while and then I just left the twist out like this, but now we're looking a little busted, so we gotta refresh, replenish. So I used the Marley hair that I used in my previous new do video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll also write all the descriptions of it in the description box down below. I used the leftover hair from that. I'm gonna be using 3 of those twists and then combining it in one. Okay, what I did was like wrap the center, that way it's easier for them to connect into one twist. So my hair is already sectioned off. Obviously you can do these larger than I've done them. You can do them smaller if you want to. You can do them with your regular hair. I do it with my regular hair to get like a curly effect, to create some curls, but I really wanted to try just the style. My mom loves when I do Bantu knots, so I said let me just do them big. Okay, I'm not a comb girl, so we're just gonna finger comb this out and make sure we redefine these lines, okay honey, because we're looking a little dry. Okay, then I'm gonna use my brush. I have no idea what kind of brush this is, but it's real thick, it's real dense, and I use it on my edges, especially when I have a lot of hair to cover. But we're just gonna brush, like if I'm doing one big bun, this is the brush that I use because it just snaps everything back. But we're just gonna use the brush to clean up the edges, to put them back together. We're not really brushing the hair, okay? And then I'm gonna use my coconut and hibiscus curl enhancing smoothie by Shea moisture. It's pretty thick, so I don't tend to use this a lot. Look, it's that kind of thick where it's not even coming out the jar. We're gonna use a generous amount of this just to make sure my curls are moisturized when it's in the twist. Not too much, and I make sure to put some on my edges too. I would wet my hair, but I really don't have time for that right now. Just wetting my edges too because it's easier to manipulate. Edge control if you got something wet on there, some watery. So this is my hair curling up with the curl enhancing smoothing. So what we're gonna do, kind of similar to how we attached hair in my last video, we're just gonna split this hair in two. We're using a different method today. We're gonna use the hair, the Marley hair that we have, twist it in the center. We're gonna grab one section with the one section of the Marley hair, and we're going to twist towards the inside so that your hair covers up the Marley hair. Now, it's not the goal to cover up the hair, okay, but we're trying to make a seamless connection. And then what I do, because sometimes when you twist it, it doesn't always connect, I grab the side and then I twist again. So as if I was about to twist both sides, but just to make sure the hair is secured. Cool. So that one was giving me trouble because my hair was too slick. Now, it takes some time to figure out how to latch your hair. I was having difficulty because my hair was kind of slick. This is why I don't like doing this method of attaching hair, just because it slips off, it slides off, and I ain't got time. Literally, don't have time. So the twist is done. We are attached. It looks a lot cleaner, as you can see, than it did previously. There's many different ways to building a Bantu knot, but especially since we are adding hair, you don't want to add a lot of tension into your hair. And plus we're using rubber bands. I just don't like using a lot of tension into my hair to draw my hair back, which could lead to hair loss. That's not what we're trying to do. So one method, which I usually do with just my natural hair, is you make a loop, as you just saw me do, and you twist around and then build up. And I'm not doing it tight, just so you guys can see, but you can see that the Bantu knot's slowly lifting up. Okay, so it shoves your hair up, which is easier to do with natural hair than it is to do when you're adding hair. But this is how I do it with this hair. I create a loop to basically the length or the height that I want the Bantu knot to be. I hold on to my root, and then I begin to twist around. And one thing that I carefully do is to make sure that the base is not twisting as I twist the hair around it, because it'll start getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and that'll lead to drawing your edges. It'll lead to tension, which can lead to hair loss, okay? So I make sure sis is secured, and what I do is I wrap the hair going upwards to the Bantu knot, and then I come back down, okay? We gotta make sure that foundation is tizite and rizite. There we go. So then we get just a regular rubber band and we secure it. Now, if the rubber band is tight, don't go around it too many times, okay? This one is pretty loose, so I get to wrap it around 3 times. But if it does that, where it just lays down and you want it to obviously stand up, you can do one or two things. You can re-twist it, which I'm gonna do, or you can add another rubber band to it to make it tighten up. But I am going to re-twist, and I always try to find the rubber band and undo it instead of popping them off and like sliding them out, because I'm trying to save the integrity of my hair, y'all. I'm not trying to pull my edges out. It's just not worth it for a style, okay? So we're gonna do this again. boom, we got her done. And then another solution to having it stand up is also using bobby pins, obviously, when you're finished, but make sure it's hidden to, you know, secure the loose edge. So we're gonna continue to do this on camera so you guys can see what's going on, and then I'll check back in with you at the end, okay? Another tip, if you are going out after doing the style and you're gonna wear a turtleneck or crop neck or whatever kind of clothing that is hard to get on after you've done your hair, please make sure you put on at least the top before you get started, okay? Because, well, this stretches, so it's not bad, but I wore another turtleneck with this style, and there's just a couple of things that could happen. Your hair can either get messed up because you're shimmying it. You just can't get the shirt on, number two. If you do them really tight, it's just not gonna be possible. You're gonna be in pain. It's gonna hurt. So just make sure you have everything in order before you start doing this, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna continue with refreshing my hair. That was perfect. Woo. Okay, we're done. Number one, you can see that these two that I did on camera were a lot easier than this one. I don't know what it is about this side. I guess because it's my right side and I'm left-handed. It's just always harder for me to do the right side than it is to do the left side. I don't know. We're gonna get into edges, which are a little bit moist. I'm just gonna bring some of this down just a little bit. Since everything is basically in a little twist, we don't want to do too much. So we're gonna use this Creme of Nature Pure Honey Moisture Infusion Age Control, and this is pomade-y. Okay, again, doesn't come out the jar, and my hair is low porosity, so whenever I do these styles, I really have to make sure, like, my hair is pretty much dirty right now. Like, I need a wash day, but this is like a protective style until I get to the wash day. I just make sure that the next step would be to wash my hair after these hairstyles. This is the gel. I know you can't see that. I know you can't. It's clear. So what we're gonna do, we got a little clump, and I am just going to put my hair in the direction that I want it to lay. Since this is so thick, of a formula. Usually when you lay it down with your finger, it's good to go, but we're gonna reinforce it with the brush. And my hair likes to curl right back up, okay? It doesn't know what edges are. It doesn't know what lay down means. But this product is really good with the lay down. With the lay down. This is also a Creme of Nature, I guess, edge brush. Yes, but we're gonna just use this to reinforce the lay down. And then this really don't need nothing. Make sure the edges go back up. Kaboom. Boom. Boom. Let's do the other side. So we are late. We're late. I am going to use a bandana to tie up my edges, do my makeup, and then come back for you all. I told y'all it was early, so the sun is just now coming up. But I'm finished. I did my slight makeup beat, just a slight makeup beat. Edges are semi-dry and laid down, and your girl is here with this Bantu knot hairstyle. So one more thing that I realized I didn't say, if anything, like in terms of the Bantu knots sticking up or doing what you need them to do, at least make sure the front looks good. Like the front can be extra large and then the rest of the Bantu knots in the back can be really, really small. Just as long as you have that crown, that little halo in the front, then everything should be good. Everything should be pimping. Forgot I did this, but I actually put 4 twists in the front and then the rest was 3 because I wanted them to stand up taller, which they do a good job of doing on their own. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me down below if you are willing to try this style. It's pretty cool. I feel like it's pretty modern. Bantu knots, my fellow Jamaicans would call them chiny bumps. When I was little, my mom always used to do this to my hair, not with added hair, but with my own hair, and I would never want to wear it outside. Okay, never. I would always like pull out the twist to like have my hair curly, but I would definitely rock this style. It's a great protective style. As you can see, it seals in a lot of moisture, so you really don't have to do much but the upkeep. Let me know down below if you would try the style. Please remember to give me a big thumbs up. Share this video with your cousins, your neighbors, your best friends, the people you work with, the bus driver, the mailman, everyone that you know. Please remember to subscribe to this channel. Also, let me know if you're feeling this new do. These hair videos that I'm starting to give you guys, they're kind of spread out because I don't do new hairstyles every single day, but when I do them, you'll be getting a new do video. All right. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all next time. All right, bye.